going on, guys? It's Jake here from the NRUK Racing League, and welcome back to the NRUK Cup Series here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. This is it then, round 4 of the season, and it is the Get Lucky 400. Who's going to get lucky in Vegas tonight as we continuing the start to our season here in the NRUK by making the trip down to Nevada and to go race here under the lights of Vegas. Jake Richardson completed a front row lockout for Penske Racing yesterday. He takes pole for the first time this season with teammate Nonagon Scott starting to his outside. Good qualifying runs again for Nathan Stapleton and Jeff Bright. And how about Luke Evans, who qualifies in 5th? A great run for him and Jermaine Racing. Points leader Derek Hamill starts back in the pack in 20th. He was a surprise winner at Kansas last time out. Can he do that again today? A lot still here to decide, and a lot still of racing to do out on the track. It's 41 laps around Vegas, so a long way to go for this one. Can pit strategy play a factor? Potentially it will. We're just going to have to find out. Pace car then. It's going to get fired up in a second once these engines get fired. Can anyone stop Stuart Haas Racing's dominance so far in the NRUK Cup Series? They have 4 cars, all 4 of them, currently sit top 10 in points. Can they keep up that great run of momentum today? The engines are fired here then at Vegas, and we're going to get rolling off the grid for the 4th time this season. Pace car then leads them off of pit lane, and here we go. Can see then the Penske boys leading the field out, the field of 41. At the rear of the field here, Alex Reynolds failed post-qualifying inspection, some unapproved adjustments on the 00 car. That means he will be starting at the back of the field today for Starcom Racing. See how he can do when he is working himself up through the field. And they go on to the banking here at Vegas for the first time. Ford Mustangs at the front, with a couple of Chevys separating them. The highest starting Toyota today, I believe, is Riley Spurley-Tube, who starts 8th for Joey Gibbs Racing in the 19. This track produces a lot of passes and a lot of fun racing. Well, which one of the NRUK Cup Series drivers is going to go to victory lane today? We're going to find out shortly. Pace car is going to make the sharp left-hand turn down pit lane. We are ready to go racing here for the 4th time this season. Richardson and Scott bring them around to the start-finish line. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. We're racing at Vegas. And it's a decent start from Jake Richardson. But look at Nathan Stapleton here with a great start in that 42. Is he going to lead lap number 1? It's the 22 and the 42 out front. 13 up the racetrack. Nonagon Scott well up high. Jeff Bright takes it 3 wide to the inside for 3rd. Richardson leads lap number 1. Stapleton is right on his rear bumper. Can the 42 make a move? Bit of a check up there as Nonagon Scott is forced way up wide. 3 wide. There. And loads of cars flying past him so far. Not been a great start for the Brit. Richardson leads. Stapleton up the racetrack. Here comes the Hendrick cars of Jeff Bright and Alexander Rowe towards the front. How about Kyle Hunter in the 34 having another great run for Front Row Motorsports. 3 wide for 2nd. Here we go. Alexander Rowe looking to the inside. Can't make it stick. And Jeff Bright working his way up here in the early procedures. Can he now go and get to that 22? Jeff looking low. This has been a solid start from him and his team so far. Started 7th up to 2nd already in the first couple of laps. Lap number 3 here. Meanwhile, the pack forms behind them for 3rd. Jeff Bright makes the move to the inside lane and to follow the lead here at Vegas. Can he make it stick? He can. And he will lead here down the backstretch. He's followed by teammate Alexander O. Look at Mac Johnson making some good early headway. William Seaman, Cody Smart, and as well Joe Rutkowski, to name a few, who are starting to make their progress through the field on that inside lane. It's definitely a preferred lane here. We do have a little bit of a pack forming, but the front two are clear, and it's Hendrick Power towards the front. Mac Johnson clears for third now. Can he find some good momentum? He's had a lot of success at Las Vegas. He has in the NRUK, Mac Johnson. He knows how to get it done here. He's done it here before, I believe in the season opener of Season 2. So, Mac's got some winning experience here. Can he bring that Roush Fenway racing car back to victory lane? Here he is, battling for second with William Seaman. Forces the 60 inside. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. Now has to lose some momentum up the racetrack as he blocks the run of the 10 of William Seaman. Cody Smart having a good day for Richard Petty Motorsports as well, up inside the top 5. But the leader right now is Jeff Bright in the 9 cars. They're all single file behind him. It's Rowe, Johnson and Seaman. Max Johnson going for second. Look at this move from the 6. Wonderful stuff from Mac Johnson. And here he goes, looking for second place. Another battle behind them. Cody Smart taking it almost 3 wide there. Rutkowski looked at the middle lane and couldn't get it done. Instead, he backs out and has to settle for somewhere lower in the field. Jeff Bright is the only one clear up front right now, but Max Johnson is trying to mount a charge. How about Cody Smart there as well? And also the 24 way up the racetrack. Almost caught the wall. In fact, killed his momentum and killed the momentum of the outside. The likes of Keith Stevens and Nathan Stapleton did not benefit from that at all. And the 24 is going to be falling back here very quickly. Rutkowski is cleared for third. He's cleared Cody Smart. He's now got Diego Yepes on his back bumper and Anthony Chalbois as well. Yepes looking for third place. Chalbois is there. 3 wide almost behind them. Look at Cody Smart and William Seaman. Getting very racy indeed. The opening laps were led by Jake Richardson. He has now fallen quite a way down the order, it seems. I believe back in 8th now, Richardson. And since he's lost that track position, it's been all about this man, Jeff Bright, at the moment. As we say about that though, he is coming under pressure here from Mac Johnson. What a story this will be for Roush Fenway to finally get a win, finally go back to victory lane. Can Mac get it done? Anthony Chalbois cleared for third. He wants to get involved in this lead battle. In a 20 for Joe Gibbs Racing. Look at this. And these cars at the front doing an excellent job so far. Mac looked for first, but he couldn't get it done. And Anthony Chalbois says, come on, move out the way. I'm coming through. He wants that lead. And he's trying very hard to get past the 6 of Mac Johnson right now. Cody Smart's having a great run in the 43 for Richard Petty Motorsports. Can he hold on for a top 5? If he can, be a very, very desirable result for that team. And Smart having a good run here today. Chalbois is going to have company in a minute, and that is from the form of his teammate, which is Mathis Wells in the 18. Mathis won this season already at Auto Club. He's looking for win number 2. Can he get it done? Potentially, potentially not. He clears up high. Max Rossi is towards the inside. Kyle Hunter, 3 wide behind them. Colton Yo, again up here. So we talked about that Stuart Haas Racing power. Here they are again, inside the top 10 or top 5 even at the moment. Meanwhile, at the front, Joe Gibbs against Hendrick. We've seen this many times before. Caught on the pace car there. And now Anthony Chalbois has caught the 9 car and passed him. Anthony Chalbois, your new leader at Vegas. How about Max Rossi making big money moves for second place? Good job from the 41. Wells did not even have a chance to take it to the 20 of Chalbois. Rossi was right there on the inside and passed him very quickly indeed. Roman Fenway breaking inside the top 5 for the first time here. And also, Roddy Spurley-Tube doing a nice job. So Joe Gibbs have obviously brought the right kind of cars today, because a lot of their cars up towards the front and up towards the lead as of right now. The back of the field, Alex Fletcher struggling for some pace. So is Jensen Edwards. Tim Gary in 33rd. That will not please him at all. A few others at the moment are struggling out towards the back. But Charbois who leads. Rossi trying to hunt him down. And then they've got a bit of a gap at the moment to Roman Fenway behind him. Single file for now as we approach lap 16. Still a long way to go in this one yet. Race is not won on the first lap. Just remember that. Still a lot of this race to play out yet. And here we go. A lead change again. It's Max Rossi's turn to come up towards the front. But look at the run that Roman Fenway got for a turn. Excellent exit from the 17 car. Wonderful, wonderful drive off the turn. And he might be going for the lead here. He's had such a horrible start to this season as Roman Fenway. A lot of bad luck in terms of the car. Crashing and having lack of pace, really. But he's up here right now and he is there fighting for the win. Spurley Tube clears for third in that 19. I think behind them, Charbois might have cleared him now. Here goes Spurley Tube towards the inside, looking to become the third Joe Gibbs Racing driver to get up towards the front today. 17 up the racetrack. Spurley Tube is coming through, but look at his teammate, Anthony Charbois, hungry to regain the lead. And he will try and get second from his teammate. Can he complete the move? Anthony Charbois. Is he going to clear him down the backstretch? Maybe. Look at the run your pole sitter Jake Richardson has got. We've seen that cars have pace. He qualified on pole. So obviously the car's quick. And he's found himself back up towards the front in no time. Rossi leads this lap again. Not even halfway through yet. A lot of this race still to play out as Spurley Tube way up the racetrack goes to 19. Oh, and almost squeezed the front end off of Keith Stevens there. That could have ended very differently if the two hadn't cut him a bit of slack then. They keep it green for now. So some good driving on their part to avoid a caution and avoid a wreck there. Rossi leads. Charbois is now stuck up high as Richardson dips down low. Rutkowski up towards the front. And here comes the other Joe Gibbs Racing car that we haven't seen to the front today. That's Evan Hunter. Look at them all fan out 3 wide into turn 3 and 4. Richardson middle. Rutkowski down low. Does Joe clear him? He will. I mean, this is all for second right now. They've got to decide at one point. Come on, guys. Let's stop batting for second. Let's catch your leader, which has been Max Rossi right now. Controlling the field nicely. But these guys are racing very, very hard for second. As being proved now. 3 wide move again. Here goes Luke Rainey towards the front today for Richard Childers Racing. The 8 car getting a shove from Jeff Bright and Kyle Hunter. Eli Bright there as well today. So a few new names coming up towards the front. The Suns dip way down towards the infield. They saved it for now. I believe that's the 27 and Dylan Ebrahimian who just went flying towards the infield there. Not quite sure what happened, but he saved it from coming back up the racetrack and potentially causing a big wreck then. So good job by the 27. That could have ended much worse. This might end badly though. It's 4 wide with loads of JGR cars stuck. There they go. Hunter and Bulin. Oh, it's a huge one. Stapleton up the racetrack, and that is going to be a lot of cars claimed now. Oh my. Well, we talked about them getting racy, and that is exactly what happened. Spurley Tube's been caught up in it. Here's the big one of damage. Luke Evans, Samet Özkan's got big front end damage. Colton Yo, Keegan Thompson's season cannot get any worse. Alex Fletcher's caught up. Jensen Edwards, Nathan Stapleton went up the track. His rear wheels were in the air. Nolligan Scott and Tim Gary maybe as well. Look at Roman Fenway. This guy has had luck of nothing. Caught up in another wreck. And boy, this one's going to be an interesting one. Keith Stevens, William Bulin with damage. Oh, Alexander Rowe is done. Points leader Hamill. Everyone has wrecked out there. Jensen Edwards as well. And there's a couple of cars coming around here to the start-finish line. bonkers racing leads to bonkers crashes. Let's go see how the first one of the day has happened. Not really a great angle for this one. So you're going to have to use this camera here. It was 4 wide. You can see there the Joe Gibbs cars were 4 wide. And Rakowski said, I want a piece of this too. And kind of got stuck in that 4 wide mess with Hunter and Bulin. And they just ran out of room. The 18 hits the 3. The 3 up into the track, into the 1. The 1 just gets hooked into the 11. And then the 11 goes down the racetrack, saves it, hits the wall. But it's the contact between Stapleton and the 3 car that really triggered that big wreck. It's gone board with William Bulin to see what he's seen. A violent crash here. Going to claim a lot of drivers. On board with the 3. See here, he's kind of racing through the turn. Doesn't really know much. There's the 18. They pinch together and he just goes on the track. Clears out the 42 of Nathan Stapleton and up back into the field. 2 car definitely caught some air there. See William Duncan with some damage in that one as well. On board with the 42 of Stapleton now. He's had some good qualifying runs this year, but has not really been able to piece a race kind of result together. And let's see what happened to Stapleton. Through the turn, you see them just pinch there. He had nothing about it. Try to clear him and couldn't get it done. Spins around up into the racetrack. And yeah, just a huge mess right there. Final one, but we're going to take us with Roman Fenway. This guy has had not the greatest of luck this season. This is going to hurt him even more points-wise. So yeah, he's kind of behind everything. Try it clean, and he just gets cleared out there. Not much the 17 can really do about it, and gets caught up with a lot of other drivers in this mess of a melee. Hits the 42 then afterwards, and Fenway not going to be happy with that one. First caution of the day then is out, and your leader is going to be, I believe, Max Rossi. We'll catch you guys back up at the restart. Coming back then to restart here on what will be lap number 28. A lot of casualties claimed from that one. Jensen Edwards is out for the day. Alexander Rowe, camshaft issue from that wreck. Zachary DeLello is out, so is Riley Spurley, Mitchell Collins, and Luke Evans. And there's going to be a whole host of cars here with a lot of damage to them. You see there, look at some of these cars. They could be lappers, and we know how bad they can be at these sort of racetracks. And a lot of torn up race cars here. Think about, you know, the top, maybe top 8 might be clear of damage, and those top 8 will be Max Rossi, Jeff Bright, Kyle Hunter, Eli Bright, Jake Richardson, Luke Rainey, Anthony Charbois, and Mathis Wells. Evan Hunter has huge right side damage, so that's going to slow him up, and potentially Rutkowski as well, who looks pretty unscathed from that one, but he will be behind some slow cars that could potentially hinder the one's progress. Max Rossi then remains out in front. Can he bring home another win for Stuart Haas Racing, or do one of the other drivers have something to say about it? First restart of the day then. Couple of laps left in this one. They bring them down to the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. We're back racing. Look how many cars went high there trying to get a run, including Jeff Bright and Kyle Hunter, who try and sew in, and Hunter's duked him out there. Kyle Hunter for Front Row Motorsports up to second. Is he going to cause the second shock winner in 2 races? He's going to be there on the 41. Can he complete an overtake? Eli Bright is there as well. Look at Luke Rainey in the 8. Charbois getting very racy with him as well. Mathis Wells stuck on the inside, but Rossi leads the first lap back. See, Rutkowski's actually still in with this lead group here, and just about is Evan Hunter, but that might not be sustainable for the 11. So it's about a 9-car race really here, if you're looking at it, but we will have lap cars soon. Colton Yo's not got going. He's down pit lane already again, which is unfortunate for him. A guy who's been having a good season so far. Caught a tough break today. Rossi leads, but Hunter is trying to move this 41 out of the way. He wants a win, and what a great win it would be. Will help them with a wildcard spot potentially maybe, and put them in the chase for the NRUK Cup Series Cup. Meanwhile, the battle for third continues. Rainey up the racetrack. Wells coming through. Shelbourne and Chef Bright going at it as well. Rutkowski just waiting in the wings for now, trying to pick out the right time to make his move. And we got a 3-car breakaway here at the front because Mathis Wells has come to join the party, looking for win number 2 from 4 races this season. Got a poor turn though, and that's going to allow the 9 of Jeff Bright to maybe jump inside. Is Shelbourne going to think about making it free? He won't. Jeff jumps low for third place. This is on the racetrack. He gets it. First lap car is JJ Reed in the 53, and they're going to be catching him soon. And then as well, Nathan Stapleton, Nonagon, Scott, and William Bullen also slow, and they're definitely going to play a factor here in what happens in this league battle. How about the battle for the last top 10 spot? Seaman, Tim Gary is there, Cody Smart, Mac Johnson, William Duncan, Evan Hunter, and Diego Perez. These are a few guys that maybe got away a little bit from that, and maybe don't have damage, but I don't know, depending on how bad the lap traffic is, they probably won't catch the front. We'll see what happens though. Max Rossi has led a lot of today's laps. Can he round off this dominant performance with the race victory? Carl Hunter's waiting patiently, waiting for the right time to make his move in the 34 car. What a story this would be if they could win at Vegas. They are catching the 53 of JJ Reed. Which line is he going to take? He holds up the 34 a little and allows the 41 to get clear. Everyone has to go around him, and Luke Rainey and Jake Richardson are going to get a little bit stuck here. That's going to hold the 22 and the 8 up. It holds Richardson up massively. Your pole sitter getting very held up here by the 53. Yepes has to try and take maneuverable action. They've caught Nathan Stapleton in this time too. And somehow after all that, Max Rossi is still your leader here. Shelbourne, Wells and Hunter have got cleared. Jeff Bright is inside the top 5. Then there's Luke Rainey and Rutkowski. Where's the 43 of Cody Smart come from? Tim Gary and William Duncan as well. Welcome them to this battle for the kind of a top 10, top 5 spot. Evan Hunter now getting held up by some lap traffic. This is going to be the name of this race. They're catching Scott and Bullen. But Rossi is still out on top here as we approach 5 to go. The front 5 have pulled clear of Luke Rainey in 6th. And it's Max Rossi who leads. Shelbourne makes his move. Here comes the 20. Anthony Shelbourne is there. Mathis Wells. He is also inside the lead picture. Jeff Bright. Don't write out that 9. He's been up at the front today as well. He's led a lot of laps today. Shelbourne leads. But they're catching the lappers of Nonagon and Bullen. Jeff Bright is up to second. Wells caught on the high side. He is going to fall back. Carl Hunter on for a top 5. What a great result will be. Now here come the lap cars. They're holding up both lanes. Just as bad as each other. This is going to put a load of cars now in the mix for the lead. Shelbourne gets blocked by Nonagon Scott. Now Nonagon Scott blocks the 9 car. Can Shelbourne get clear? Oh, he will. Has that handed the race victory to Anthony Shelbourne in the 20? Eli Brighton, Rutkowski and Tim Gary and a whole host of others going to sail past. Wells, Rainey and Duncan get killed by lap traffic. Not what they wanted to see at all. And Mathis Wells, who could have had an opportunity to win this race, is now got zilch chance. Shelbourne leads, and the best car out on the racetrack, Max Rossi, is back up towards the front. Can the 41 get it done? Kyle Hunter's putting on pressure for the underdogs of Front Row Motorsports. But Rossi draws alongside the 20. And he's back out in front. Max Rossi in the 41 car. Can Kyle Hunter make a move? Here he goes in the 34. Upset on the cards again for the second week in a row. Is it going to happen? 2 laps remaining at Las Vegas. Eli Bright and Joe Rutkowski waiting in the wings. Can they make a move? Hunter now up high. Here comes Eli. Joe Rutkowski is there. Tim Garry is there. Where's the 4 come from? Tim Garry has been nowhere to be seen all race. And here he is towards the front. Eli Bright will take the white flag at Vegas. But who gets the victory? He moves high. Here comes Rutkowski in the 1. Joe Rutkowski in the Global Poker 1 car for Chip Ganassi Racing. He's not clear of the 88 yet. Oh, JJ Reed is there. That kills Eli Bright's momentum. JJ Reed's cost Eli Bright the race. And Joe Rutkowski is going to lead 1 lap on his way to victory at Vegas. Rutkowski gets lucky in Vegas. He leads 1 lap. That's the last lap on his way to victory here today. And what a great result for him and his team. Joe Rutkowski is back in NRUK victory lane in the 1 car. Tim Garry comes through for an excellent 2nd. William Seaman in 3rd. A great day for Stuart Haas again. 3 of their cars in the top 10 here today. Eli Bright finishes all the way back in 12th thanks to the lap traffic of JJ Reed. Unbelievable. Felix Janssen with a top 20. Great run for him. What a fantastic run it was for the 96. He's going to have a great day. But Rutkowski has won it. Thank you all so much for watching. Your support means the world to me. And we'll catch you next time in round number 5. See you very soon. Bye-bye.